Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. Oh my goodness, do I have some great news and a great video. We got some things to unbox, some things to talk about. It's a great day right before I started recording this audio. Some fantastic news has dropped, has been shown to us, and just brighten up my day already. And it's 12 in the morning. So we already know today is going to be a good day starting off right here. Hiya has gone ahead and unveiled officially their Godzilla 2000, their Millenium Godzilla figure that they had shown off, I believe, at Comic-Con first. They showed off the prototype with no articulation. But here it is in all its glory, and my goodness, I could not be happier. This figure is beautiful. Okay, it is beautiful. Look at it. It is so, like, SH Who? This is so screen accurate, and it's just, oh my god. Q2 of 2025 cannot come sooner. Oh my god, this figure is fantastic. This is my, probably right now, my most anticipated figure. Like, I'm contemplating buying two of them, because I have a whole bunch of the Movie Monster series version of the Millennium suit, but I don't know, this one I might need two Highas just for the shits and giggles, you know. Oh my god. And I can't wait to see how the box looks, because Hiya's been doing a fantastic job with their box art, and just these pictures, the prototypes. Oh my god, I'm this is great news. It's like Christmas, okay? It's like someone told me I'm gonna be a father, except instead of having a baby, I'm having a fantastic figure of my favorite Godzilla suit. All I need is for them to do the 74, 75 suit. I just be solid, man. Just, life would be great. But enough of that. Only looks like it only has like 2 extra hands. That's fine. The tongue's a little long on it. I'm hoping it can be articulated and pushed down a bit, because it does stand out a bit. But other than that, though, if it's not, that's fine, okay? But other than that, I'm happy. I cannot wait. All right. Anyway, we need to move on. We have some unboxings to do. So I have a package from Big Bad Toy Store right here that I'm slapping, and this I've been waiting for these for a while, not too long, just a little bit, and they finally came in. There's a few things in this package, 2 things you don't see. I'm saving those for another video, the one that should be up tomorrow, hopefully. You saw my hand kind of reach for them for a second. I had to chop this video up, but here we have the, just gonna see it right there, the right on the box. These are the Toho Ultimates from Super7, Mogera, and Space Godzilla. I've been hearing some pretty good things so far about these, and I was gonna wait until the -1 Goji was on Big Bad Toy Store, because I also pre-ordered that and have these shipped all together. But I had 2 other things in my pile of loot, and I wanted to make a video on these as soon as I could. So I decided I'm just ship this now. Spoiler for a future video that will probably involve the Super 7 Goji, -1 Goji. My Muto from Hiya is also now in my pile of loot on Big Bad Toy Store. So those I'll send off together. And I don't know if the Galore will be coming in soon. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have those all shipped out together too. That's going to be a hefty box right there. Not looking forward to that one. But, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting the figures, but, you know, my poor back carrying this stuff. Man, I'm getting old. I can't be lugging around these heavy figures anymore. Speaking of heavy figures, is it heavy? Yeah, it's right in front of me. How heavy is this? Yeah, there's some, it's decent, okay? It's decently heavy. Space Godzilla, not skipping out at any meals or anything, eating all these crystals. But here, first off, we have the Space Godzilla figure. If you notice right off the bat, Super 7 no longer does the sleeves, and I am perfectly fine with that. I am just happy. The front logo right there where it says Godzilla, underneath it says Space Godzilla, and it gives you the year. That is fine. The box art, the colors, it's great. Perfectly good. We don't need sleeves. Because even though I'm not an in-box collector when it comes to the Ultimates, besides my Marvel comic one, the sleeves just, it was hard, because you have to decide, okay, do I want to keep this the sleeves are technically part of the packaging. You can't just throw the sleeve out, but if you keep the sleeve on, then you can't even see the figure. So that's what happened when I had the Power Ranger Dinozords for a while in the box, where it was like, okay, I kind of want to display these all together in the box, but the sleeves just cover things up. So I'm glad they're done with that. But the box is still very colorful, very vibrant, and very suited for each character. Oh my goodness, you see my pinky? Oh, what if it snapped on camera? That was disgusting. I don't know what was... It didn't even cross my mind while I was filming. I was perfectly comfortable with that. What is wrong with me? Ugh. Anyway, so that was Space Godzilla. Don't worry, we'll open these up in a second here. We're scanning these out of the first and second layer of boxes before we get them out of the third layer. And here we have Mogera. I will say that getting these out of the clamshells was been easier than previous Super 7 figures. The clamshells obviously inside the main box that the figure is housed in, because in the past some of that stuff's been pretty tight in there. But these figures came out pretty well, because I am filming this afterwards, and I'll share some thoughts. I do have some pretty big criticisms. Two things. One sort of a nitpick, but there's one that really does bother me about one of these figures that I'll get into. But here's Mogera. Again, no sleeve, very nice box presentation. The only thing I would ask for on these boxes, again, I'm not an in-box collector, but I do agree with some other people that I've heard online who do like to keep these in the boxes. They are cool boxes, but looking inside of them, it looks very dark. And I feel like if they added a little window at the top of the box to let some light in through the top, it would brighten up the figures a bit. Like, look at Mogera's head. I feel like it'd brighten that up. So I do agree with those people. And looking at this, man, like, this is I should have kept this. I already threw the box away. But, I want to see the Super 7 figures out of the box. And these boxes are huge, so it's hard to display them, in the box. I'm already running out of space as is, but they're definitely they're cool displays. So right here we're looking at accessories, and this is Mogera. He has his flying mode for his head, and these little wings that just attach to his thighs, his massive thighs, might I say. Here we have Space Godzilla's accessories. By now I already gave him the hands that I wanted and replaced his head. That's the head that right here. This is the head that came on him already, and there's actually three negatives I want to share, because I just remembered there's another one with this head that I'll show you in a second. The hands are fine; those are easy to replace. But one of the downsides here with this head that was already attached, his yellow horn at the top there, it's bent. As you can see, it's warped all the way back. That might have been because of packaging, and it feels like a very sturdy plastic. So maybe I can heat it up and get it back into place, but it is pretty warped back there. So it's not a huge deal. I'll put it more in the nitpick category, but it is kind of, it is pretty warped. So, but I have a bigger criticism coming up with Space Godzilla for the other head. Here are the crystals, very nice, even though they're so simplistic, and so for some people it might not be a big deal. I think that's an awesome accessory for Space Godzilla to have six. It came with 6 of them, 2 of each size. So, and I have the figure in front of me right now, and it's just very nice displayed together, surrounded by crystals. So, really appreciate that accessory. And this figure looks amazing. Okay, this is one of their best. One of their Super 7's best figures right here. It's not too glossy, not too shiny. The detail, the texture is very nice. The translucent fins and crystals on him, fantastic. Articulation's great. His big shoulders are made of more of a rubbery material, so they add some, you can flex them a bit and add some range. Here's the massive nitpick though with this figure. Massive complaint, I will say. His horn's fixed, but the eyes, the pupils specifically, are not lined up at all. I kind of show it quickly, then I move on, but that is my massive nitpick with this head, the roaring head, which is the head I want on him, and it's upsetting to see that paint job got overlooked, or maybe it's just an issue. Hopefully it's just mine. That way it's not like a massive manufacturing issue that everyone has, but it's, for me, it's pretty bad. And for the price point of this figure, I was not happy about that. I'm not gonna send emails and be, what the fuck? Like, I want a refund. Like, I'm not one. I'm taking the L. Okay, I'm taking the L. Like I said, hopefully it's just mine. I got a little bit of a dud, but just a little upsetting there, you know. For these figures, again, for the price point, I would hope that these paint jobs would be more carefully done. But let me know. Maybe you guys don't have that problem. That good for you, and I mean that sincerely. Good for you. Like, hope, because that, again, hopefully it's not a widespread issue, because that would be bad. But aside from that, the figure is still I'll give it at least a 4 out of 5. You know, it's a 4 out of 5 minus the little nitpicks. We're moving on, obviously, now to Mogera. This figure is also very nice. Some more rubbery material around the thigh right there to add, you know, so you can have a bit more flexibility. Even though Mogera is doesn't really move around the leg too much in the movie, at least. He's very, very stiff, you know, because he's a robot. But again, the details and the paint, very nice. I knew it was going to look good because their Mecha Godzilla 2 was very nice too. So I figured a lot of that would carry over here. Coming up here is my other nitpick I have with this figure specifically. It's the only one I have. This drill hand does not close. As you can see, it's still slightly open. And I tried to see if, like, maybe they need to put a little pressure, or maybe there's something that leads to lock in place. It just does not want to close. That one, again, I say it's more of just a nitpick, because with this Mogera figure, I'm going to try to have the hands open just because I don't have any other Mogera figure that can do that. So I want to take advantage of it, but it is, you know, again, hopefully it's just my figure, and hopefully it's not a widespread issue. So aside from that, these figures are still good, okay? Are they the best? Maybe not. They're not perfect, obviously. There's some things that disappoint me. But aside from that, I still think they're great figures. And if these issues that I had are not widespread, I haven't done too much research into it, I would recommend them if you can find them. Again, hopefully it's not widespread. Maybe it doesn't bother you either. Maybe, because I will say the Space Godzilla, looking at it displayed, you do kind of have to be close to notice the pupils. So maybe it's not that big of an issue. And then again, if you look at it from the side, obviously you're not going to notice it because you're only seeing one eye. And then with Mogera, if you have the hands open like I do when I display him, you're definitely not going to notice that the hands won't close. So it's not a huge deal, you know. In my eyes, you know, I'm not going to throw a tantrum. So I still would consider them good figures. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. We have another Godzilla video coming up next. Also have a Halo haul that I'm going to be talking about probably next week. But again, great day. Godzilla 2000, the Godzilla 2000 suit from Hiya, it's on its way. All right, we just got to be patient. I got to be patient. I don't know if I'll last, okay? You know, I cannot give in to the temptation of paying $20 shipping to get it from Japan right away. I'm going to be patient. Get a Big Bad Toy Store. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope you all I'm messing up my outro right here, man. I'm so thinking about the Godzilla figure. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all take care. And I'll see you all next time.